Hi, boys. I guess you know who this is. I got this book here called Wiggly the Worm, and it's about this worm and his friends and the stories and adventures that they have. And I thought I would start out by reading this one to you, just to see if we can get this channel thing to work the way we want. If there's another book that you would prefer, please let me know, and I'll try and get a hold of that and make a recording of that as well. So the first story is called Wiggly Worm and the Garden Town. Wiggly Worm lived in a backyard garden with his best friends Snarky Snail, Rattlesnake, and Munchy Mosquito. As much as he loved wiggling around in the mud, Wiggly often wondered what it would be like to live in a town. Wiggly and his friends knew all about towns because they liked to listen to the kids who came to play in their backyard. The kids were always talking about how they'd done this or that or gone here or there or downtown. Wiggly knew that towns had parks and stores and restaurants and bakeries and places to get sweet treats. That sounded wonderful to him. All we have here is plants, he said to his friends. Wouldn't it be amazing if we had all the kinds of things, all the kinds of special places to go, like the kids are always talking about? I'd like that, said Rattles. Imagine a 5-star restaurant where you could eat tasty little insects all day long. Except for mosquitoes, of course, he added, glancing quickly at Munchy. Munchy laughed. I'd like a soda fountain where we garden creatures could order sugar water shakes and other yummy treats, she chimed. I'd like a park, said Wiggly, a beautiful park with a maze of fun tunnels to wiggle through. Munchy's eyes light up. Oh, that would be so much fun. What would you like, Snarky? Snarky rolled his eyes. Well, that's all fool's talk, he replied. Garden folks like us can't have towns, no matter how badly we want them. Wiggly sighed. But if we could have a town, what would you want in it? He pressed. A store, I suppose, Snarky answered after a moment. A store where we could sell pretty pebbles to customers. Everyone knew that Snarky's favorite hobby was collecting shiny pebbles. That's a great idea, Wiggly told him. And he sighed again. All of his friends had great ideas. There has to be some way, he began slowly. To build a town? Asked Munchy, finishing his thought. Wiggly grinned at her. Exactly. We, the creatures of the garden, are going to build a town, he declared suddenly. Snarky rolled his eyes and muttered some comment about how impossible that was going to be, but no one paid attention. They were determined to follow through with Wiggly's plan, and so they did. Over the next several weeks, the garden friends collected trash that they found lying around, from soda cans that had tumbled out of the recycling bin to weather-beaten cardboard box to an old baseball cap that was the perfect size for a mosquito-sized soda fountain. The friends used this junk to construct tiny buildings. They decorated their new business with colorful leaves and flower petals, and they used rocks and pebbles for tables and chairs. Wiggly worked hard at making his tunnels in the dirt for the new park, and even Snarky got on with the enthusiasm and collected shiny pebbles for his shop. By the time they were finished, Garden Town had come to be a tiny town with a soda fountain, a park, a restaurant, and a pebble shop. Wiggly Worm and his friends had proved that with a little hard work and determination, it's possible to make your dreams come true.